watching? Me? It's a little embarrassing. What am I supposed to be doing? Showing you how to make a hamburger. Okay. Cool. I got some time. And a little bonus, I'll show you 2 ways to make a hamburger. A bare bones, and a slightly more advanced version. Both guaranteed to be delicious, and probably better than the ones down the street at your local pub. Restaurant. Whatever. Fast food joint. You get the picture. Sit back, relax, maybe learn something. Ooh. Enjoy the show. Aaliyah and Mitch presents Cheap Eats, Cheeseburger Edition. Let's portion out those patties. I like 6 ounces and I like using a scale for accuracy. You can eyeball it and you can make whatever ounces you like. Heavier or lighter, it's up to you, it's your patty. I'm using pre-ground sirloin. Now when you use pre-ground meat, you'll notice a brown color on the meat. That is fine, that's this lack of oxygen getting to the meat, it won't harm you. If you're vegan, you may disagree with me, but if you're vegan, you're probably not watching a video on hamburgers. Now, when you're forming your patty, 2 things to keep in mind. The first is you need to be gentle. You do not want to overwork your meat here. You do not want to make a tough patty. You want a tender patty. So just a rough shape is fine. Second, make the patty slightly bigger than your bun because it will shrink when it cooks and then it'll fit like a glove. See, I'm not taking my own advice here and I'm working the meat a little too much, but it still made a perfect burger. Once you're forming your patties, place them in the refrigerator about 15-20 minutes. You want them to firm up. Now, skillet, medium heat. For what? The bacon. These are bacon cheeseburgers. I like bacon. I like to cook it on a cold pan, put the bacon on, then raise the heat. It prevents it from burning, and it makes a good quality bacon. If you want it to burn, because you like black bacon, then turn up the heat. Now while the bacon's cooking, it's going to take about 16 minutes, get your condiments ready, your mayo and everything else. So you can just slap it all together, get it all ready. I use lettuce, tomato, onions, and pickles. Key tip for this is I like to cut everything thin, thinly sliced. We all had that vegetable avalanche when they're too big. You take a bite, especially if it's a soft bun and a soft burger, and you pull it all away. This is how you prevent it. Plus, it creates layers. It gives it a little more texture. It makes it a little more interesting. Now, if you wonder if your knife is sharp, cut a tomato. This isn't a sharp knife. This is almost like a club. Use a sharp knife. Pickles, again, nice and thin. And I say nice and thin, but you make this burger however you want to. This is just my suggestion. This is how I like my burgers. Enough of all these vegetables, let's get back to the meat. While the vegetables are cooking, you want to pay attention to the bacon. After 8 minutes, flip your bacon for another 7 to 8 minutes. This is how I like my bacon. You cook it to your desired doneness. Smiley bacon. Now, once the bacon's done, get your skittle, turn it up on high. We want to sear these burgers because we're cooking them like we're cooking steaks. Crust on the outside, medium rare on the inside. Because there's so much fat in the burgers and the pan's going to be so hot, there's going to be some smoke. Make sure to season your patties well. This is what makes a burger good or bad in my opinion. Whatever the condiments are, the buns are, an under-seasoned patty makes a bad burger. Put it on the griddle, cook to 3 to 4 minutes per side for medium rare. Depending on your thickness, this could change. There you go. Now once I flip the burger, I like to add my buns to toast them. And then I like to add my cheese. I don't want to add them when I think it's already done because it's going to be overdone when the cheese melts. And since it's a thicker patty, some of that heat from the griddle isn't touching it. So I wanted to give the best chance for this cheese to melt. If you don't want cheese, then have a hamburger. It's your call. Nice and toasted buns. Put it all together. Vegetables on the bottom to catch all that wonderful meat juice. Some bacon. I wonder if it's juicy. So there you have it. Bare bones burger. Pretty simple, right? Now let's do my version. Let's take it up a notch. Now, is that may be copyrighted. Oh, how about this? What's your food weight? Oh, nope. Can't do that either. I got it. How about this? An extra 10% makes a 100% difference. And I'll show you what that means. We're going to grind our own hamburger meat. We're going to make our own buns. We're going to make our own... Hey, come back. Trust me. It's going to be okay. It's going to be worth it. Yes, I'm serious. Now, if you're stuck with me and run away at the thought of grinding your own meat, here we go. Get your piece of chuck. Fairly lean piece of meat, but I like it for the big, beefy flavor. You're going to cut it into cubes big enough to fit in your grinder. Now, if you don't have a grinder like I do, you can probably ask your butcher to grind the meat for you. I have my own grinder, so I don't need to ask him, but give it a shot. You may have to talk to somebody, but it's not that scary, is it? And here it is. Just cube it up, just like that. Exciting stuff, I know. With the magic of editing, I'm done. This is what it's supposed to look like. Straightforward and simple. Now, get a sheet pan, a piece of parchment paper, and you're going to place the meat on the parchment paper. You're going to place it in the refrigerator to firm up about 15-20 minutes. It's not important on the lean pieces of meat, but like brisket, the fatty, you want to make sure it's firm, because if you put it through the grinder, it's going to make a paste. It's going to be a nightmare and a big mess. Don't do that to yourself. Grind your meat. I like to grind my own meat because I like to know what's going in my burger, and I like to play with my own ratios. I like the chuck for the beefy flavor and the brisket for the fattiness. You can play around with whatever selection you like. It's your burger. Go crazy. It's up to you. Time for all that hard work to pay off. Take your cooking surface, set it on high. Then add your bacon fat. I know in the previous burger I cooked the bacon right on the griddle, but I was cooking multiple burgers this time. I needed the space. So what did I do? I cooked the bacon in the oven, and I have a video on that. I know I said homemade buns, bacon, and mayo make a better burger. I didn't show it. I will, but the video is long. I didn't want to make it too long. I promise I'll make separate videos on those. So what do you do after that? Well, just rinse and repeat. Make sure it's seasoned, get your buns on, get the cheese on just like before. Now if I was better at making videos, I would actually show you how I built the burger. But I'm not that good, so use your imagination, please. Could you? Just for me? Oh, thanks. Alright. So, it should look like this. It's pretty, ain't it? I'm not saying you need to take all these steps to make a burger. You can do what I did in the first part of the video and make a perfectly great burger. I will argue, you take these extra steps, make your own mayo, make your own bun, grind your own meat, you'll have a phenomenal burger that'll beat the pants off almost anything you've had before. Whatever way you choose, let me know how it goes. And once again, thanks for watching. See? Told you it was worth it. That's gonna be one of the best burgers you ever put in your mouth. I promise you. I guarantee it. Or your money back. And since this is free, yeah, I'll stick by that. Thank you for watching. If you liked, give it a like. Think about subscribing. Until next time, remember, a little effort makes a big difference. Have a good day, guys.